Hey guys, Fat Man here. So I'm finally doing the top 10 non-Funko collectibles tag. I've been wanting to do this for a while, I just haven't had the time. So I'm going to get to that. I'm going to be wandering around my apartment. Excuse the mess. It's not really messy, but to me it's messy. My wife just had major surgery last week, so I've been taking care of her all this week and all this weekend. So I'm a little I'm a little tired, a little worn out. I have to go back to work today, so I'm going to show you. This is kind of my extra bedroom where I have all of my shit. So we're going to start in here with that's not Funko, that is in my top 10. So we'll get to that. So we're going to start right now. This is you kind of see this is my backdrop. And of course I do have a lot of Funko stuff down here, all my Funko Pops. But up here, let's get to the first one. And, of course, I did a whole video on this, but this is my Robert Englund replica Nightmare on Elm Street glove from the Dream Warrior. And it is signed by Robert Englund. So that would be my first non-Funko. And then, of course, my second one in that would be the NECA 30th Anniversary Freddy that I've got actually out of the box. Probably one of the only NECAs I actually do have out of the box. I've got the two Michael Simpsons from Butch Vision sitting next to it. And then, of course, I've had this since a kid. This is the Crypt Keeper I got back in 1990. My mom actually bought me that for Christmas one year. So that would be number 3. And you guys probably don't see this, but I do have a shelf up here, and it does have a lot of my main Funko Pops up there. We're not going to go into that, but I just kind of give you a view. A lot of Star Wars, a lot of horror. So we were at what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So this would be 4. This isn't actually mine. This is my wife's. But we did get a Return of the Jedi lunchbox. I showed this off in a video a long time ago. We got this for a really good price. It's basically in mint condition. Came with the thermos, totally complete. We got a great deal on it. So is there anything else in here? Oh yeah. So that's what number are we at? 1, 3, 4. Okay, so number 5. My almost complete. I'm missing the little string that goes from him with the collar, which I can get on eBay. I have to find that, but it's almost all complete Kenner Jabba the Hutt set. And I had this as a child, and this one was really important to me to get a hold of. And I do have some other vintage Star Wars. I do have the Darth Vader case, which is really important to me. I had that as a kid. And then I also have this 12-inch C-3PO, which I got on eBay for a really good price, and it's basically a mint condition as well. And we'll call this number 6 as well. So that one is really near and dear to my heart as well. Of course, I'm going to show off a few other things you guys might not see. I got a lot of my loose figures and stuff down here. So where are we at? We're number 6. So I got 4 more. I might go over on this. I might have some honorable mentions. Okay, so we're going to come in here. I don't know how well you guys can see this. I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to turn my bedroom light here. This is a print I got at the Henry Rollins 2012 tour, his Capitalism tour. I had it framed, custom framed, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is signed by Shepard Fairey. It is signed by Henry Rollins himself, and it is 484 of 1,200 prints. I collected a lot of art. In fact, I've got tons and tons of art and tubes, and I've got all sorts of things. In fact, I'm going to be showing off some other stuff. There's the kitty. He's sunbathing. So yeah, this one is really important. Me and my brother went to this tour. We hung out backstage until he came out. We got some pictures with him. He was kind of a dick to us. So, whatever. Coming into the living room. This is, we went and saw Jay and Silent Bob live, and we watched their movie, Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie. And Kevin Smith wrote, I fucking love you, Morgan, I love you, Kevin Smith. And then Jason Mewes wrote, Morgan, I eat ass, smoochy boochies, Jason Mewes. So that would be, let's see, with 7, so 8. This one over here is my great-grandmother and great-grandfather's cabinet, curio cabinet that they gave to me. I've got a lot of collectibles in here. But this crystal skull here, I got from this old deadhead hippie down in Veneta, down near Eugene, who was out of gas at a gas station, who had followed the dead for like, I don't know, 20 years or something. And he had this skull with him the whole time he had been touring around with him, and he needed gas money, and I had like $25, and I was like, I'll give you 25 for this skull, because he was trying to get back to California. And I've had this for probably 10 years, and I just absolutely love it. I don't know what it's made out of, some kind of resin or some shit like that. So we'll call that number 8, I guess. I think we're at number 8. And I've got, like I said, I've got a lot of, I have a lot of other, I collected a lot of old vintage bar stuff. I have a whole Chase bar set up here from the 30s. You know, I've got an old Rider White tarot card deck in here. I love anything to do with tobacco, alcohol related old items. Cigarette cases, I've got a lot of cigarette cases. And this pipe thing here was my great-grandfather's. This crystal ball was my great-grandfather's as well. This was actually used in real seances. And I finally got that from a relative not too long ago. And I'm going to have family members back up that's legit. He was actually pretty high up Freemason. In fact, they're his wax Freemason stamp where you would seal a letter. That belonged to him as well. And I got a lot of cigarette cases. So we'll call the skull number 8. For a tie for number 9 and 10, I've got my Stan Lee signed comic. That's the wedding issue, the Spider-Man wedding issue. And the tie with number 9 would be Tony Moore doing a zombie kitty version of Bubbles on a blank cover of The Walking Dead. Meeting Tony Moore, who's the co-creator of The Walking Dead. We're going to go into my... Well, I'll show this honorable mention off as well, and then we'll get to my last one. There's kind of a glare, but I am obsessed with Trailer Park Boys. I went and saw them on their first big tour, the Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles Drunk, High, and Unemployed tour. And I did get pictures with them. And there was the ticket stub, and I had this all framed. We're going to go around the corner to my last number 10. This one is the most prized one of all my Trailer Park Boys. This was a little poster that came in Say Goodnight to the Bad Guys DVD, and I took it to one of I've seen Trailer Park Boys like 3 or 4 times, and I actually got Bubbles, Jim Leahy, and Julian to sign this one. I don't have a Ricky signature. I'd love to get Ricky and Randy on here as well. But yeah, that's my top 10 non-Funko collectibles. And of course, I've got a lot of magnets that I would probably have included that in honorable mentions. Jason McKittrick's Jason magnet, Anthony Rapinoe's Apocalypse magnet. Anthony Rapinoe sent me this stuffed magnet, which I really love. And then of course I turned some Butcho Vision stickers into some magnets here recently. Yeah, I got a lot of magnets. I love magnets. My Lily Munsters. I got a Bubbles magnet. I got all sorts of stuff. So yeah, guys, that's my top 10 non-Funko collectibles. I hope you like that. I'd love to do another video showing off more of the stuff I've got in that cabinet over there. I've got a lot of stuff in there. But I just wanted to do this really quick video and show you guys some of the stuff that I got. Like I said, I collect a lot of stuff. I've got lots of art, lots of other kinds of collectibles. I used to collect antiques and, you know, things like that. So vinyl records, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff around here in general. So I hope you guys like that. I will also have a haul video as well today, and I think my Butcher Wing box should show up today too. So that's it, guys. We'll see you later.